very important right now that everybody that's on this live, so everybody that's on this live, it's very important that we all start raising our vibration, raising our frequency, and thinking positive. Because what you think is what you create. Anything that you put inside of your body is what you're doing to God. So you have to start eating healthy, taking care of yourself. Stop paying attention to the news, because the news is what's controlling the world. North, east, west, south. The ones that control the media control the world. So all the stuff that you're seeing on the news, none of this stuff is really happening. Everybody is an actor. Those news, the news analysts, they're acting. They're doing what they're told to do. You feel me? Everybody is acting. Everybody is playing their part in this game called life. The purpose is, while you're on the planet, is to do what we're doing. You see, everybody is not for everybody. The purpose is, while you're on the planet, is to wake up, realize who you are, and give the knowledge to the masses and let them know that, look, you are me, I am you. There's no separation from each other. The only thing that separates us from each other is this body with all the energy that comes from God. So I shouldn't be hating on you. You shouldn't be hating on me. I should be loving you. You should be loving me. We should be treating people all the same, because we're all the same people in different bodies. Because we're not the body. We're the energy that's pushing the body. We're not human beings struggling to be spiritual. We're spiritual beings struggling to be human, because we are not human.
Yeah, that's why
we are not human.
That's why it's a struggle, man. That's why it's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And why they going through what they going through, because they think that they're the body. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know
everybody thinks they're the body, and then as long as everybody has been on this planet, and you've been, put it like this. All right, when they making that you think that church, God is in church and all these religions, they say in the Bible, don't say the words God name in vain. You don't think that God would have came back and slapped us all upside the head as much as we say God by now? Yeah. You don't think that? Y'all don't think that? And if you think that the church was doing anything for anybody, don't you know the CIA and the FBI would have been shut that down, just like they shut down voices like me and his voice that's in here speaking truth? Anybody that's speaking truth, they want to try to take the freedom of speech away. How does anybody else have the right to even put anybody in prison? I ain't even supposed to be in prison, because the universal law is karma. Whatever you put out comes back to you. How do we know the judge is perfect? The only way that somebody can tell somebody they go to prison if they're perfect. Nobody has the authority over the next person to be like, oh, you got to go to prison. Who the hell is you? Who the hell is you to tell somebody that you got to go? We don't know what you're doing behind the scenes. You just got on playing the part of a judge. You playing the part of the judge. Just like you got preachers like T.D. Jakes, you're playing this part of a preacher, but behind the scenes, you're playing with kids. You feel me? And everybody knows this, but they still go to these super churches, and he tells them you put thousands of your dollars inside of his plate, and he ain't giving you nothing in return. He got this big house, this car, he partying with Diddy and all that. But guess what? We on here for free, because you do it for the love of God. You feel me? God ain't asking for no money to tell you about God. That ain't how the God works. Tithing, actually what tithing means is to keep your energy, and you give your energy back to God. That's what tithing is. Tithing is giving the 10% of your sexual energy back to God. That's what the original tithing is. Because God doesn't want food, God doesn't want water, God doesn't want nothing but the same energy that God gave you to reproduce and procreate. That's how you love God, by giving God the same energy that God gave you back. You see? That's how you love God. But people and men and females, we are unable to control our sexual urges on this planet. I used to be the same way, but now I have become a monk in this world. I have become a monk in this world because guess what? I'm saving my energy now, because I understand how valuable my energy is. You don't have to chase anything you attract. Do you know that your sexual energy is your spiritual currency? Do you know when you save your sexual energy that you can manifest anything that you want in your reality? Because guess what you're doing? You're getting in tune with God. So God already know everything that you want. So when you give your energy back to your brain, God already know what you're thinking, and you get that same energy back. You get everything that you're thinking back in return. You get all that you're thinking back in return because he already know what you're thinking. And look, be careful what you ask for, because once you go to saying I am this and I am that and I am this, listen, you're gonna be over. Listen, I don't say I am the infinite intelligence of the universe. I am the mind of God. I am a warrior monk. I am love. I am joy. I am peace. I am money. And money comes to abundance. Do you know that I'm overflowing with all that stuff that I done said now? All that stuff that came and it's just piling up on top of me like, dang, you asked for it.
Yeah.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
All right, that what you said? You asked for it because your name is I am.
Yeah,
your name is not your name. So whatever you put after I am, that's what you become. So I spell myself every day because if you're not spelling yourself, that means that you're up under the spell. So the purpose is to respell yourself, get out of the spell that you are, because I'm under a spell too. I just spell myself. I am love. I am joy. I am peace.
A good spell.
I am abundance. You see, I did a good spell on myself, not a bad spell. You see, because words are spells. That's why everything, that's how you know we God. Whatever we say is what we create. We're creating this out of the mouth because everything was created by the word. And they know this. I am that I am. I am everything and everything is me. We are all the same, different entities in different bodies. Everybody is God within themselves. Every last one of us. Every last one of us. So stop looking outside of yourself for God. Yeah. If you want to ask yourself a question, only thing you got to do is, if you want to know a question, just ask yourself. And God gonna give you the answer. Just wait a little while. You just gotta go be quiet, go sit down and just like, hey God, I need to know this. And then it's gonna come to you. It might not come to you from you. You might go ask somebody a question, and God will give you the answer to that person. Go on YouTube and it just might pop up. You like, dang, this is what I was just asking, because God is you. He already know. And everything is energy. So when you pick up the phone, your energy gonna read to let you know, pick up the phone, and then God is gonna send you the answer to your question. That's how it works. It happened to me all the time. Just like me and my brother, we talk about going to live. We talk about going on live before we came on here. So he was like, I'm posting the reel of some knowledge on my TikTok right now. I'm doing the same thing. I said we gonna hook up after that. So boom, while I'm posting my reel, as soon as I got there and posted my reel, I see on the TikTok I got the notification that said Ron Flip just got finished posted a reel. So then I text him, I said, oh, you done, ain't you? You feel me? He like, yeah, I'm done. I said, yeah, we on the same frequency. So that's how you see, we thinking the same. See, we thinking the same. So we all are God. So just start treating yourself accordingly. Go ahead, Ron. You gotta get used to opening that throat rocket. Just let it ride.
I'm so used to just, you know what I'm saying, being on the phone or talking to someone in the gym or out in public or whatever, but I gotta forget that I'm on live. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
You know, like we gotta, like when we going through stuff, a lot of times we don't realize that, you know what I'm saying? Like when we feeling down or bad, like we ain't doing nothing but create more of that advantage in reality for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us don't know the power or the thought that we have or the words that we say. All you gotta do is just like changing the channel. Just change the way you think, change what you think, and just practice. And see, it's harder for. I made a video about this a while ago. It's hard for a lot of people to just be like, to imagine that they're doing good or feeling good because of whatever they're going through at that time. Because for some reason, what you're going through at that time or what you're fearing is more stronger than like fake you make it. But you just gotta believe. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta believe. You just gotta keep telling yourself, like you said, tomorrow's gonna be a better day. You know, you gotta quickly learn how to reprogram yourself so that way send those different signals and frequencies out, you know, the universe to come back so it can change the reality that you have on this dimension. Once you're doing that, you're gonna like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like Neo walking through the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.